Why do you avoid looking at your bank account? Because opening that app feels like stepping into a courtroom where you're already guilty. That tight chest. That urge to swipe the notification away. That's not laziness, it's emotional wiring. And if you ignore it, it gets stronger, while your money keeps leaking through small mistakes, missed signals, and quiet stress. This isn't about math. It's about psychology. Your bank account sends warning signs every single day, and avoiding them is exactly what keeps people stuck. Here's the good news. You don't need spreadsheets, budgeting hell, or financial genius. You need one simple habit that turns fear into clarity, so numbers stop feeling threatening and start working for you. Stay with me. Because the first fix takes 5 minutes, almost nobody does it, and it's the fastest way to stop turning small money issues into constant emergencies. You don't avoid your bank app because the math is scary. You avoid it because of the emotion that hits first: guilt, stress, that tight feeling in your chest. Your mind learns fast. Checking equals pain, so avoidance feels safer, even when it's hurting your personal finance long term. Think of Inside Out. Once you name the emotion, it loses power. The same applies to financial psychology. Awareness calms the system. One simple finance tip: before you check your balance, pause and name the feeling out loud. That small habit separates emotion from information. Every time you don't check, your brain stores that as proof the numbers are dangerous, and the cycle quietly tightens. You're not weak for this, you're human, but habits around money get shaped whether you notice or not. Set a 2-minute daily ritual: open the app, scan, close. No fixing, no judging. Just data. This tiny action rewires your money habits and builds a powerful money mindset without forcing motivation. You were probably told to be responsible, but no one taught you how to handle shame from past mistakes. So your nervous system learned avoidance instead of clarity, even though financial education works best with consistency, not perfection. Try this. After checking, write one sentence: I feel because ... Then do one small action like moving $10 or canceling one app. Books like The Psychology of Money and Atomic Habits explain exactly why this works and how to turn insight into behavior. Avoiding costs real money over time: late fees, missed interest, forgotten subscriptions. The leaks add up quietly. If you miss just a $30 fee 4 times a year, that's $120 gone for nothing, money you could have kept or invested. Automate bills, set balance alerts, and keep a $100 buffer. These finance tips lower stress and protect your cash flow. This is how financial psychology turns awareness into control instead of anxiety. When you realize checking isn't a verdict, just information, everything shifts. You stop bracing for bad news and start looking for patterns, leaks, and chances to grow. That's how you move from fear to confidence in personal finance and learn how to make money with intention. And in the next step, you'll see why clarity, not willpower, is what finally makes money feel manageable. When you don't have a clear snapshot of where your money goes, your brain fills the gap with fear. You're not avoiding money, you're avoiding confusion, because confusion feels like danger in personal finance. That's why vague awareness creates more stress than bad news. Your mind prefers certainty, even if it's uncomfortable. In financial psychology, clarity equals safety, and safety is what unlocks better money habits. Think about shows like Succession. Chaos doesn't come from lack of money, it comes from lack of transparency. When you don't know what's happening, every notification feels like a threat instead of neutral information. A simple finance tip that works fast: track only 4 categories: housing, food, transport, and everything else. You don't need detail yet, you need a snapshot that your brain can process without panic. When money feels overwhelming, you naturally look away, and that avoidance quietly trains helplessness. But the moment you see the whole picture, even roughly, your stress drops because your mind can plan. Use tools like Mint or Anab and check the weekly overview, not every transaction. This builds financial education without overload. Clarity turns money from an enemy into feedback, and feedback is how you learn how to make money smarter. Here's a concrete scenario. If you earn $3,000 a month but don't know where $600 disappears, your mind stays tense all month. Once you spot it, subscriptions, takeout, impulse buys, the anxiety fades because you regain agency. You don't need to cut everything, just choose one leak to fix per week. That's sustainable habit building. This is how personal finance becomes practical instead of emotional. A mentor reminds you that confusion isn't a personality flaw, it's a systems problem. When you create a simple snapshot, your confidence rises fast because you're no longer guessing. This is where money mindset shifts from fear to curiosity, and curiosity leads to better decisions. And next, you'll see how small daily leaks create silent anxiety, even when you think they're harmless. You don't feel broke because of one big mistake, you feel tense because of dozens of tiny ones stacking quietly. Coffee runs, delivery apps, subscriptions you forgot about, your brain tracks them subconsciously, even if you don't. That background noise drains focus, sleep, and confidence, which is classic financial psychology at work. These small money habits don't look dangerous alone, but together they keep your nervous system on edge. Think of Breaking Bad. Without the illegal stuff, the tension isn't the explosion, it's the slow buildup you feel coming. Money works the same way. Small leaks create anticipation anxiety long before real damage shows up. A powerful finance tip: audit one category for 7 days, just one, and write down every dollar. That single habit can reveal $150 to $300 a month hiding in plain sight. Here's a real scenario: $6 coffee, 5 days a week, equals $120 a month, $1,440 a year. That same money invested in an S&P 500 index fund historically averages about 8 to 10% long-term. You're not being cheap by noticing, you're practicing financial education and long-term thinking. This shift is how you move from reaction to intention in personal finance. The mentor's rule is simple: don't cut joy, cut invisibility. Keep the coffee if you love it, but kill the autopilot spending that creates stress without satisfaction. Use tools like Rocket Money to cancel unused subscriptions and set weekly spend limits. These finance tips reduce anxiety fast and build a cleaner money mindset. Once the leaks are visible, your mind relaxes because uncertainty disappears. You stop wondering where the money went and start deciding where it goes next. That's how small awareness habits unlock bigger confidence and better how to make money strategies. And next, you'll uncover why money gets emotionally tied to shame, and how that link keeps people stuck. You don't avoid checking your money because you don't care, you avoid it because it feels like reopening an old wound. Past mistakes trained your brain to link money with failure, so every glance feels like judgment instead of information. In financial psychology, this is classic conditioning. Pain happened once, so your mind tries to protect you forever. But awareness isn't punishment, it's the first real step toward control in personal finance. Think about Good Will Hunting. Will avoids his potential not because he lacks talent, but because shame tells him he's not worthy. Money works the same way. When shame runs the story, you stay stuck even when you're capable of more. A mentor reframes it fast: checking your balance isn't a report card, it's a dashboard. Dashboards guide decisions, they don't define who you are. Here's a practical reset: every time you check your account, replace judgment with one neutral question: what's the next best move? That move can be tiny: move $10 to savings, pay one bill, or flag one expense to revisit. These micro actions rebuild trust with yourself and strengthen your money habits. This is financial education applied emotionally, not just logically. Numbers help break the spell. Most people who start checking daily improve cash flow within 30 to 60 days. Not because income explodes, but because awareness alone reduces waste by 10 to 15% on average. That's real progress without hustle, stress, or drastic lifestyle cuts. This is how you learn how to make money work for you instead of against you. Once shame loosens its grip, curiosity replaces fear. You start looking at patterns, not past mistakes, and confidence grows naturally. This is where a powerful money mindset begins to form: quiet, steady, and grounded. And next, you'll see why many people only check their money when it's already bad, and how to break that pattern. You usually check your bank account only when there's a problem: a declined card, a late notice, that sinking feeling. Over time, your brain learns one rule: checking equals bad news, so it delays the action as long as possible. That's not laziness, it's conditioning, a core concept in financial psychology that shapes money habits quietly. The result is a loop where avoidance creates emergencies, and emergencies reinforce avoidance. Think about The Big Short. The danger wasn't the data, It was ignoring the signals until collapse was unavoidable. Money works the same way. Small warnings show up early, but most people wait for the alarm. A mentor's finance tip: check your account on a good day, not a crisis day. This retrains your brain to associate money with neutrality instead of fear. Here's a concrete example. Checking weekly instead of monthly often reveals issues while there's still $20 problems, not $200 ones. That timing difference alone can save hundreds per year in fees, overdrafts, and interest. This is financial education in action. Timing matters more than intensity. You don't need discipline, you need a better system. Set a fixed schedule, same time, same day, same length, 5 minutes max. No reacting, no fixing, just observing balances, due dates, and trends. Consistency turns money into routine, and routine removes emotional spikes. That's how personal finance becomes boring, and boring is profitable. Once checking stops being tied to bad moments, your nervous system relaxes. You stop bracing for impact and start noticing options earlier. This shift opens space for smarter how to make money decisions and long-term planning. And next, you'll see why turning money into a daily habit changes everything faster than you expect. You see money as something big, heavy, and stressful because you only deal with it in big, heavy moments. When money isn't part of your daily rhythm, your brain treats it like a threat instead of a tool. That's why 5 minutes a day feels scarier than one stressful hour once a month. It's unfamiliar. In financial psychology, familiarity reduces fear faster than motivation ever will. Think of Karate Kid. Progress didn't come from one epic training session, but from small daily reps that felt boring at first. Money works the same way. Daily exposure builds confidence without drama. A mentor's finance tip is simple: look at your money every day, briefly, without fixing anything. This trains calm awareness, which is the foundation of strong money habits. Here's a practical setup you can actually follow. Every morning, open your banking app, check balances, close it. No spreadsheets, no stress, no decisions, just presence. After 14 to 21 days, your anxiety drops because your nervous system adapts. That's financial education at the behavioral level, not just theory. Numbers make this clear. People who adopt daily money check-ins report higher savings rates within the first 60 days. Not because they earn more, but because awareness naturally reduces waste by 10 to 20%. That's how you learn how to make money stretch further without grinding harder. Consistency beats intensity every single time in personal finance. Once money becomes normal, confidence grows quietly. You stop fearing the numbers and start seeing opportunities instead. This daily habit builds a powerful money mindset that compounds over years, not weeks. And next, you'll see why an ancient principle about awareness still applies to your finances today. You might think ignoring money protects your peace, but wisdom has said the opposite for thousands of years. Proverbs 27 verse 23 says, "Be sure you know the condition of your flocks." That's not about obsession, it's about awareness. When you know what's happening, you lead. When you don't, stress leads you. This principle lines up perfectly with modern financial psychology and practical personal finance. Think about shows like Friday Night Lights. The best coaches don't guess, they study the field daily. Your money works the same way. Awareness isn't control, it's preparation. A mentor explains it clearly. Checking your finances doesn't invite problems, it prevents them. This mindset shift alone changes how you approach money habits. Here's how you apply it today. Once a week, review 3 things: balance, upcoming bills, and recent spending. That's it. No judgment, no panic, no overthinking. This simple ritual strengthens financial education and keeps small issues from becoming big ones. It's how you stay ahead instead of reacting late. Concrete results matter. People who review finances weekly are more likely to save consistently and avoid debt traps. Awareness creates margin, and margin creates peace, financially and mentally. That's how you learn how to make money decisions from clarity instead of fear. This is discipline without stress, structure without rigidity. When you know the condition of your finances, confidence grows naturally. You stop hoping things will work out and start seeing how they actually will. That's the foundation of a strong money mindset that lasts through ups and downs. And now that you see the full picture, It's time to connect all of this into something practical and powerful. Remember how overwhelming it felt to open your bank app, like you were about to get bad news every single time? Now you understand it was never about the numbers, it was about emotion, habits, and lack of clarity. You've already started breaking that cycle by learning how awareness, simple systems, and daily money habits reduce stress and put you back in control. This is what real financial education looks like in real life: fewer surprises, calmer decisions, and a stronger money mindset that compounds over time. So here's the real question: what happens if you actually apply this? What changes if you check your money daily, cut invisible leaks, and stop tying your self-worth to a balance? That's how personal finance stops feeling heavy and starts feeling intentional, and how you create space to think clearly about how to make money and keep it. If this clicked for you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss finance tips that can truly transform your relationship with money. And if you're ready to go deeper, there's a next step that connects all of this together. The guide Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life shows you exactly how to build daily money systems, eliminate debt strategically, create passive income streams, and stay mentally clear under financial pressure. This isn't theory, it's a practical roadmap that aligns financial psychology, habits, and long-term personal finance into one simple process. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. This is your time. Check out the material in the pinned comment.